think we got it straight now.
Okay.
Okay. One sec. I want you to just, you're not going to hear us, but you go ahead and start talking, okay?
Okay, like, I'm going to talk about myself, but could I also read them like one of my poems that motivates me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, I'm Shalisha Campbell from Lombard, North Carolina, and I have 3 kids, a single parent. They all have ADHD. They on medication. I have schizophrenia, bipolar, major depression, and anxiety. But the way that I deal with my mental illness, I therapy myself. I also go to my North Carolina Lombard to see a therapist. But in the meantime, the 2 weeks that I have to wait, I write. I have 2 books published called Poetry Brain, Through the Pain Has Helped Me to Gain. First copy is purple. My second copy is Poetry Brain, Through the Pain Has Helped Me to Gain. Second volume is green. It talks about different things, life, every race, every color, everything. Just everybody matters in my book. Because once you read it, it's deep. It's non-fiction book. It's telling you that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I just told you all my problems, but them problems didn't stop me. I also opened up a business on disability, struggling, on Section 8. But I did it. I put my mind to it. I got loans. I provided for my 3 kids. We haven't failed, but my business got closed down. I was the CEO of T-shirts, doing T-shirts and doing windows. My books is worldwide through Author House Publishing Company. And you can put in my name, you'll see me everywhere. But here's one of the poems that I wrote from out my book. That's the first thing about my life. The life of a girl in real world. I was 14, a young girl looking for love and running wild. Because someone couldn't love me, my actions she wouldn't agree. I sought for love in different men, hoping that they would understand me. That love was what I truly needed. Seems as if I succeeded. She found love in different things night after night. She left us without hugs. My heart dropped when my grandma died. It hurt so bad I cried. She passed away, smiling with no fears, wishing success for me many years. Now I know my grandma has successfully completed life race because she now in a better place. Now I was on my own because my grandma has gone home. I found shelter with my aunt who broke my heart. She stole from me, she put me out, and she said I wasn't smart. In reality, she the one who stole from me because I was on disability. $6,000 gone down the drain. $6,000 caused me a lot of pain. But all along, there was someone who loved me. And that person was my daddy. At 17, I moved in with my boyfriend family. Once again, I was looking for someone to love me and care for me. For 3 long months, I would be alone. My boyfriend was in boot camp, but would soon be home. No one was there to comfort me. Jesus was the name I called on during grief. My boyfriend and I were together for 5 years and conceded one baby. One baby didn't make it, but while I was with him, I felt like a lady. Once again, I was on my own. No mother, grandmother, no real man to call my own. So I just live life to the fullest as much as God bless me because God has a plan for me. Yes, I'm on disability and I get Social Security, but please don't look at me as I'm crazy. I have a son that means the world to me, and I have little things that bother me. So love me, don't hate me, and I will try to be the best friend in the whole world for you and me. That's the first poem that came out of Poetry Brain, and it's my life. It's introducing you. Thank you. Thank you. So it's just letting you know you can do anything. If you feel like, oh, well, if you good at painting, paint. If you good at rapping, rap like Marvin Sapp. If you can sing, go with your dreams. Cut hair, do something positive throughout the time that it takes you to get to your therapy and talk to your therapy. Every day I have negative thoughts, but them negative thoughts jump back because I put that pen in my hand and I start writing. And I realize that I'm a testimony for everybody out there that want to do positive in life. I push my kids. I got a 16-year-old right now. He the artist in my books. I wish I could have been there today, but I have car problems, and with my mental illness, I really don't drive far. So people have to drive me. But that's still not stopping me, because God got something in store for me that I'm going to be able to go out and really touch people and say, hey, I'm Shalisha Campbell from Lombard, and show you my 3 kids, show you things that I'm inventing right now, rag and stuff for different people. So it's a lot that I'm trying to do, and a lot that I want y'all to do for yourself, to build yourself up and have courage. Because when somebody call you crazy, just know in your head that you got courage, and you real, and you awesome, and you in your own zone, and it can be you. So anybody can be crazy. We just got courage that nobody else got. That mental don't mean nothing. It's not gonna stop you. It means you the best. You special at your talent. So keep pushing. And I thank y'all for listening.
We are so grateful that you have shared with us today. You have given us some wisdom and letting us know. Thank you for encouraging us.
Yes.
We have a lady here, actually 4 potential authors that are looking to be authors. One of our authors has started her t-shirt business. So that's encouragement that she's right there on the bottom level. She's just starting up. So it's to her that you let her know that she can actually do that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can do it. I did it. Yes.
If you never fail, then you know how to rise from it.
Yes.
So a lot of times when we do, like you, it's not open now, but it taught you some different things that when you get started again, you know which way to go, right?
Yes, most definitely. And reading is most important. No matter how old you are, you must read. And if you don't know that word, don't skip over that word. Google that word. Don't let your mental take over what you got going on, because your mental is what pry on you. And my mental pry on me a lot. But I tell you one thing, I'll be 38 September 23rd, and I can still say I went through a lot. And if y'all ever pick up my books and see, I got interviews all over the internet too, with Monarch and Arthur House, and it's really telling you that I have schizophrenia. I go through that real heavy, but nobody can say I just go out and just show off, because they got me down as mental. I'm showing people that because I have that, if I could have talked to Dylan and talk to anybody that's going in these movies, doing these things, if they had somebody really down to talk to them, they wouldn't have did this stuff. We don't have people that really want to talk and listen. We need somebody to listen. That's why our story need to be out. If you want to write your story, I'll never tell nobody not to write your story. I got Chinese people in my inbox saying, wow, they didn't take my story, but they took yours. Wow, how did you do it? I still have publishing people calling me to this day. Trend. People I'm with right now with Beyonce Daddy, who published Beyonce Daddy, Arthur House. That's who I'm with. I done being published all across the IG with dancing. Dancing too is my therapy. If you feel like, oh, I'm so angry, get a punching bag. Get some therapy in, because dancing is exercise, and it exercise you mentally. So that I think about different things, and I talk to different kids, and I volunteer at school for free. And I'm going to schools tomorrow to volunteer for the 3rd grade testing. I done been in the Lombard Exchange for being a deep poet. So I'm a deep poet because God gave me the gift of poetry, and I thank God that it's so sweet and unique, and I can help out somebody like y'all, my audience, who is really listening to me.
So, Miss Campbell, can you tell me a little bit about, you said you have 3 kids? I
have what?
So you have 3 kids?
Yes, I have 3 kids. ADHD. You can ask me anything. I don't hold nothing.
How old are they?
One is 16. He the artist of my book. He draws for my book. He have ADD, and that's where he's 16. He'll run through the house, and just like his mind trigger. But he make good grades. He make all A's. All A's. The school gave him a job after school, so he work out the school. He know how to pay the light bill. He know how when it's rent due. So he can't work right now until his grades show when the progress report come. So that's my 16-year-old. Okay, I have a 10-year-old who will be 11 on the day that my brother passed, November 21st of last year he passed, but my son will be 11 on November 21st. He also invent things, like he'll take a paper towel and take some duct tape and glue stuff together to make cameras. He done been in the Lombard Exchange for being good, super child, all A's. He on his medicine. No, they haven't went to therapy. They say I'm their therapy because I'm the realest person they ever been around. Okay, and with my little girl, I have a 9-year-old. Yeah, she's very hard-headed. Girls are hard-headed. She done ran away. Last year she ran away, and a man picked her up, and I got a whole big story about that. But I thank God that the man took her to her grandma's house and I got her back safe. She have ADHD really bad where she stabbed herself with pencils and stuff. But through it all, I work at that school, and I told them in the second grade, after the second grade thing, this incident happened where she stabbed herself in the hand, I said, y'all won't have no trouble out of her no more. Her third grade, super good. Fourth grade, she in fourth grade right now. No problems. I go volunteer because I want my kids to know that I'm here for you. I'm on disability for a reason, to sit, not just to sit home. No, to go to the school. Give my time to these kids because somebody got to do it.
Truly thankful for you blessing us this day.
Thank you.
We will be getting back in contact with you because we do want to come over.
All right.
So we will be contacting you.
Okay. Thank y'all so much for y'all time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for another call, guys.
All right. Thank y'all.
Yeah, you have a blessed day.
You too.